We were. It's O'Sullivan requiring one more for a 7th UK crown.
Well, Ronnie O'Sullivan breaks off in what he hopes will be his last break-off shot. But we keep talking about Mark Allen and the bottle he has and some of the snooker he produces when his back's against the wall. We've mentioned so many times about his match with Neil Robertson. 5-4 down. Finished it with 2 centuries.
Yeah, he needs to win 2 more frames, I think, to start putting a little bit of doubt in his opponent's mind. All he can do is try and play no-miss snooker. Never gets down and just plays the cue ball up to the balk end. Ronnie O'Sullivan, like a lot of players, always looking for the optimum, the worst place that his opponent can play the cue ball from.
Well, he was just looking to see what path the white would take if he was to try and cut this red into the right corner pocket, but he might be taking it on. No, he didn't play the pot. He made sure he found the gap there. Had to hit it on the thin side to make sure he got round the table. But green and brown now in perfect positions to try and get in behind. Keep trying to get over behind the green and brown, but is there a gap through? I don't think so, as you can clearly see. So very important that Mark puts a good safety in this time. He's headed a bit on the thick side. Still not bad though. He's looking at the potting angle, and there is a bit of a gap between the black and a red there. What a shot this would be if he pots the red and finds the gap. A lot could go wrong with this. That's superb. Absolutely superb there. Some of his long potting
1.
in the past week has been extraordinary.
Yeah, amazing shot. Could that be the beginning of the end? One good positional shot here, the way the reds are split. You'd have to say it looks favourite.
Free.
He's on this red to left corner, but he wanted to be straight on it so he could play for the black to the right corner. Again, he's got to find a gap to take the cue ball out of there, up for possibly blue or baulk colour.
Four.
What a situation he's left himself in now. I mean, he can hit the black, but what use is that? You'd need the spider, and I don't know if he can. He's just looking for one of the baulk colours. He'll have to hit it. The miss will be
Yellow ball.
called every time. He's trying to get a difficult yellow from this situation. Now, he might think
Foul.
about
And a
this.
miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 4.
Well, it is a
Mark
free
Allen.
ball. And there's a long straight brown on.
Free ball.
So it's the brown that will count as a
Brown.
red. Oh, that kicked. And it's gone offline as well. That's unlucky. I mean, that is so unfortunate there. And now we could have fun and games with the brown right over the pocket. We could have a real messy frame
Thank
here.
you. Quiet, please.
Watch the brown.
It's actually in there, isn't it? And it just pulls off to the left. Even though he got a kick, that would have still gone in. Well, if Ronnie's covered the right-hand side, these reds, that's a great safety shot. Great reply. Don't think Mark's covered that right edge.
Just letting the referee see where it is in case he misses it with the first attempt. He's going to have to bend this a little bit and catch it thin. But he can't really leave anything because of the brown right over the pocket. Yeah, judged it well. Didn't matter about the white coming back up the table. He had to swerve that slightly, and it is a stalemate at the moment.
Yeah, this could turn out to be a horrible frame, couldn't it? This could go on for quite a while.
Now then, that's the last thing that Mark Allen wanted to see, was the red coming across. But that will end the stalemate, because if Ronnie cuts this in, you'd think he's bound to finish on the brown. And then we'd be back to normal.
Yeah, just take this cue ball in and out of bulk. It's past the yellow, so leave himself on the brown. A little right hand side on that.
1.
He's still okay.
Yeah, Mark never dreamt that this red would cannon another and miss all the reds. Well, it flicked one to go into that position. But still not straightforward to get good position here. It just gives this quite a bit of care and attention. It's an awkward one.
Five.
Key shot coming up. If this goes in, he'll be on the black. Taking plenty of time to steady himself up. He knows the importance of the next shot. He's taking the other one now, one near the pink. And I think his first
Ronnie
shot was
O'Sullivan,
probably the better choice. You could tell he wanted to take that and hold for the black. And in the end, he missed one that we didn't expect him to miss.
It's amazing that the most difficult frame is the one to get you over that line.
Thank you. 1. Seven.
Thank you.
8.
You certainly can't see any problems here from Mark Allen. Looks pretty straightforward. Run to the line in this frame.
$15. $16.
That red he just potted there, it clears the path for the black into both corner pockets. He's thinking well ahead. There's Mark Allen there.
Just needs a good positional shot and a colour now, because he didn't want to be going up to the bulk end for this red so soon.
23. $24.
And that's absolutely perfect.
Is he just about okay?
29.
Well, this is certainly not the red he was playing for. Not at this angle anyway.
$30.
He's on this black, but now this is, well, this is anything but a gimme. Under these circumstances. Well played. But with the pressure, concentrated so much on making sure he potted the black.
37.
Ran over there on the cue ball by almost a foot. He played for the red to the left corner. He's okay. Oh, is he still on the one to the corner? Well, that's a bonus.
38.
He raises his hand there to Ronnie O'Sullivan. That's not the way he played to get on that red.
Every chance now of getting another one back
45.
here.
46.
Just a couple of shots ago, it looked like he was going to run out of position when he cannoned the black unintentionally. Not surprised to see Mark Allen doing this.
53.
He's got a terrific temperament.
$54.
Yeah, they've had a scare there when he potted that red a few shots ago, cannoned the black and left himself a tough black along the cushion. You would have thought for a second he was going to be snookered and have no colour to go for.
59.
But this is what he needs to do. Oh, I was just about to say, this is what he needs to do. Just keep winning frames
Mark
in
Allen.
one visit.
59.
Okay, he's covered the red.
Thank you, that will do.
The red below the black. Ronnie's on that one. Does this red squeeze through, Dennis?
Oh, there's only half a pocket there, isn't there? No. That was just asking maybe a little too much. That was so tight, that shot.
I tell you, there's just little signs that Ronnie O'Sullivan is just starting to get a little bit anxious. Say 9-6. I don't think he needs to panic yet, Ronnie, but one more frame
6.
for Mark Allen. You see the smile on Mark Allen's face.
Well, he's certainly enjoying himself
14.
at the moment, isn't he?
15.
I need to stop serving you, David.
It must be a mate of his, he said. He said they need to stop serving you, Davey. So it must be one of these
22.
mates in the audience.
Thank you. 23.
Little exhibition shot from Mark Allen there. Not a bad one either. Might get another one on the
30.
yellow to go all the way around the angles and get on the green. Well, he's not finished yet. The man from County Antrim gets another frame back, but he still trails Ronnie O'Sullivan by 9 frames to 6.
50, so in effect he's in his 4th final in a row in this event. It's amazing, his consistency and longevity, and he's still waiting to convert this chance.
Ollie.
Don't think the red to the left corner. He's coming around to look at the potting angle. From here it doesn't look like it's straight enough to drop on the black to the right corner. Well, he's playing it, and he's got it.
1.
Yeah, fabulous shot.
Yeah, it didn't look on the angle to get on the black. He played it to perfection. Well, this was top class here.
8.
And what a chance he's given himself. Just going out
9.
after the last frame just to compose himself. Well, this is the chance he's been waiting on. How many will he make?
$16. 17.
Certainly 2 more reds available. I don't know if the red, the right hand side at the bottom of the pack goes to the left corner, but there's 2 certainly available to the right corner pocket. One of which he's going to play now.
24.
The red is sticking out from the right of the bunch. He's just looking to see if that goes to left middle. If that bottom red of the pack goes to the left corner, could play a cannon into the 2 reds to the right hand side of the table. Leave that one. He's played for it. He's not played the cannon. It would have cannoned the red if it travelled the cue ball a bit further. Good shot, but well, you can see what the problem is now. Cue ball close to that right cushion. Has he got any angle on the black? Not too much. Clever shot. Just dropping the black in dead weight. It's got a choice of 2 reds. Possibly the red to the right middle, or the red that's closest to the cue ball up to the far left corner.
Superb. He has no interest in trying to stay on the black there. He's after this frame and this UK title.
$73 points to be UK champion.
$46.
an angle here
47.
to play some sort of cannon. He can go up for the red near the right middle if he chooses and go into the bunch from the blue. But aiming low on the cue ball, so going into them here. The red's not in. That could be the shot. That leads
54.
You can visibly hear Ronnie. You can hear Ronnie here. He's absolutely making noises to himself because he thought that red was going to go in.
$55.
Mark Allen has had a fantastic UK Snooker Championship. I know he was a bit down on himself with his
60.
form, but he's played really well from my point of view. But we're witnessing
61.
a little bit of snooker history here. This will be his 7th UK title, overtaking the man in the studio, the great Steve Davis.
You can see
66.
he's almost visibly geeing himself up, talking to himself.
67.
These last few pots. Every shot's got an expression. You can see another little shake of the head.
And that looks like it's 19 major titles
73.
overtaking the man next to me by just one. But well played, Mark Allen, this week. Doesn't matter that he's run out of position there.
78.
Trick shot. No trick shot, but we've got a piece of snooker history. Mark Allen comes forward, their best of buddies. What a final they've produced. But Ronnie O'Sullivan creating snooker history, and he lifts his 7th UK snooker title. And he becomes the Betway 2018 UK snooker champion.
Fantastic UK final. First of all, Mark, if I can just have a quick word with you. Mark, our commiserations to you. We're admiring the incredible feats of this man here. A 19th major. You've been part of history today. Our commiserations to you. But what can you say about this fella?
Yeah, well, I'm a part of history I didn't really want, if I'm honest. I didn't come out here today to lose, but you have to appreciate what Ronnie does. It's like to beat Steve Davis's record of UK titles, to beat Stephen Hendry's record of Triple Crown events. He's something special. Hopefully he pisses off to this breakaway tour.
I tell you what, you had a go this evening, but you perhaps left yourself a wee bit too much to do tonight, Mark.
Yeah, and to be honest, I felt like I played all right earlier. It's extremely fine margins, and I really enjoy playing Ronnie because it's the ultimate examination of your game. You need to be super sharp in all aspects, and I was just slightly out today, and I get pumped 10-6. I think against many others, including the very best, I wouldn't get beat today.
I know you wanted to bookend your year, and it's been a spectacular year, a Masters champion, of course, but how much satisfaction can you take from reaching 2 Triple Crown finals in the 1 year? It's great going, Mark.
Yeah, I'm doing things right, but I still feel like I have a lot of improving to do. I got to the UK final and could beat 10-6 by Ronnie O'Sullivan, win my B game. So if I can come here and play well, then hopefully I'll win another Triple Crown.
Well, we'll look forward to seeing you defend your Masters title. Ladies and gentlemen, your gallant runner-up, Mr. Mark Allen. Where do I start? Ronnie, a landmark personal achievement for you, a milestone for your sport. You have done it. 19 majors. How sweet is this one?
I don't know. Yeah, history is fantastic, you know, and you know, it's amazing, you know. I can't believe it, but you know, just to be involved with a final playing Mark, you know, is an unbelievable player, unbelievable competitor. If he doesn't win the world title, I'll be so surprised, because it's not about just talent; it's about bottle, courage, and he's got that in abundance. And you know, you need it to win titles. So, I played very well today, you know, and I don't, you know, and I still didn't, you know, I was still having to convince myself to believe that I could win, you know, because that's how hard it felt a match. But yeah, great to create history, great to beat the Nuggets record, amazing to beat my hero's record, Stephen Hendry, who's the ultimate player. I've still got 8 world titles to get, so I'll be chasing that one, but that's another thing altogether.
I know you're a great student of history and of sports, and I know you greatly admire somebody like Roger Federer, 20 Grand Slam titles for him. And these are the numbers that matter, Ronnie. You've got Jack Nicklaus on 18, you've got Phil Taylor, 16 world records. You're amongst these guys. You own a record like that. Now, how satisfying is it to know you're in that kind of company?
And they have 4 majors, and I've only got 3 to go at, so my strike average is better. Yeah, no, it's fantastic, you know, but for me, you know, I just, like I said, you know, for the rest of my career, for the last 2 years, all I was thinking about was playing for the fans. If I'd have lost today, I'd have been very disappointed, but it's payback time now, you know. They've supported me for so long, and they've supported snooker as well, and I just need to play with a smile on my face, enjoy it. I'm buzzing with Steve Feeney. He's kind of given me a refan love for the game. You know, Steve Peters has been amazing, so I have to thank all the people that have like helped me get this far. But you know, without the fans, you know, I owe it to them. You know.
It's taken you 25 years of hard graft to get to this point, and you're not finished yet, clearly. I know you've said that reaching #1 would be a real ambition for you again. How fresh, how much ambition do you still have, and what do you still want to achieve?
I don't know, you know, I don't set myself limits, you know. I'm obviously going to play in as many tournaments as I feel I can play in, you know, and, you know, I just want to compete, you know, whether it's a small tournament, big tournament. For me, it's all about playing and competing and trying to just enjoy it. What a fantastic sport you know, I'm blessed to be able to play.
Well, Messrs Hendry and Davis are in your rear-view mirror again for now. We'll discuss the Crucible stats another time, I think. But, ladies and gentlemen, it is official. The Rocket is the greatest!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your presentation party, Alan Alger, Head of PR at Betway, and Jason Ferguson, Chairman of the WPBSA. The runner-up, receiving the silver medal and a cheque for £75,000. A magnificent run to the final, Mark Allen. And the winner, receiving a cheque for £170,000, the trophy and the title, 2018 Betway UK champion. It's a magnificent 7 for Ronnie O'Sullivan. Your champion, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
What a magic moment to witness, close hand, guys, and you can see how much this meant to him. We've rarely seen a reaction like that from Ronnie O'Sullivan in the throes of victory, Steve.
Yeah, I think he's matured as a snooker player. His resolve and determination has been marvellous this week, it truly has. And he's put paid to a lot of good players along the way, and he's enjoyed his snooker this week.
Now, he has, as I said out there in the interview, waved goodbye to Messrs Hendry and, of course, Davis. But it's a fond farewell, surely, Steve?
Yes, certainly. I mean, I think, and with no disrespect to Stephen Hendry's 7 World Championships. I think Ronnie O'Sullivan's performances to win 19 majors and the amount of World Championships UK's has won.
Fantastic scenes here.
I think he might be enjoying it, Hazel.
As he should. Wonderful.
I think his performances in this era are stronger than either Stephen Hendry's performances or mine of that period of time. He's up against far harder opposition, so really he thoroughly deserves 19.
Now, you talk about 7 world titles. He's got a little bit to aim at. He's talked about world #1, but realistically, how long do you think he would have to keep playing in order to try and break that record?
On the form and the focus he's showing, not very long. I honestly think he's another world championship. I think there's definitely one in there. I think with Steve Peters working with him, I think with Steve Feeney with Sightright has refreshed him. We watched him the other day after playing his matches. He was 4 hours in the practice room. He's absolutely still loving the sport. And you can see by the joy on his face from winning it this week, it's meant a lot to him.
I'd also say, to reiterate what we were talking about in the studio, do you know what? Ronnie O'Sullivan is such a popular sportsman. I think he's the best British sportsman currently playing his sport. I implore the people that choose the 10 nominees for Sports Personality of the Year to put him in the mix, because I think he'd be a very popular winner.
Well, there he is, congratulating his team, Damien Hirst and Steve Feeney. I'm not sure if Steve Peters is here, didn't catch a glimpse of him there, but he's been by his side for such a long time now. And it's amazing, a lot of distractions always around Ronnie, but he's still able to focus on performance when it matters, John.
Well, it's been all about being on the match table this week. When he's been out there, he's looked totally focused in every match he's played. He was put up too early in the tournament. Hazel, Ken Doherty played great, took him to a final frame decider. He came through that, but every time he looked like being challenged, he pulled away again. And he's a snooker player for all ages. You know, I never thought we'd be seeing this when he was 17 years of age, winning his first UK, but here he is 25 years later and he's still the man to beat.
And at the age of 43, he really is defying the odds where this sport is concerned, and it's wonderful to see him really reacting with the crowd here and loving every minute of this fantastic achievement. 19 majors, an extraordinary achievement. Well, we move on to the Masters in January, and there, our runner-up tonight, Mark Allen, will be defending his wonderful trophy, the Paul Hunter Trophy, and that's on Sunday the 13th of January. We're on air at 1 o'clock when Mark takes on Luca Brissell.
That's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant.
What a pot. Aggressive play from Steve Maguire, and what a pot.
Wow, what a shot.
I mean, he got down and knocked that in as if it was over the pocket.
He's going to have to swerve it, but he's not really playing to pot it, I don't think. Well, of course he's not playing to pot it.
But what a shot from Mark Allen. That's why they call him the pistol. What a fantastic shot that was, to pot the red and move the black. Oof.
I mean, if the pink wasn't there, he could cut this red into the pocket. He still had to try it, and what a shot! What a shot he's pulled off there.
Brilliant shot. Brilliant shot. Put the cue ball exactly where he wanted as well. He struck that just to perfection.
Well, under the circumstances, Martin O'Donnell, take a bow, because that's the best shot of the match.
Well, what a pot this is. What a pot this is.
So it's just for fun. Pick your favourite and see whether you agree with the 1, 2, 3 of our experts, and we will reveal their choices in tonight's evening. Well, our experts have spoken, and they have, in third place, picked Mark Williams' brilliant long red to the corner pocket against Noppon Sankam from the third round.
What?
Runner-up was this strong blue down the rail from Ronnie in his quarter-final match against Martin O'Donnell. And our judges, though, decided the winning shot is Rory McLeod's yellow stun shot into the yellow pocket against Mark Allen in round 2. Take that. So there's confirmation of our 1, 2, 3. Congratulations to Rory McLeod, who comes out on top. No cash, Rory, just kudos, my friend. Nice one, well played.